Hello, my loves. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, Gabby's down here. She's gonna leave and shut it, so it's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, house is really, really busy right now. Seems well, we stay that way, but you guys know that. I hope you guys are well. Um, yeah, Friday night. I haven't done a couple Friday nights for a couple of weeks just because of sickness and surgeries and that kind of stuff. So, um, Rocco, you get the trophy tonight. You get the trophy.
Teacher's pet.
He's not teacher's pet. Lee says your teacher's pet, Rocco. No, we love our Rocco, but there always seems to be this, I don't know, competition going on how you guys handle that. But anyway, tonight is very relaxed. Um, there's no set topic, so to speak. So it's not round table. Now, if you have questions from the round tables that we've had, now would be the time to ask the questions. If you have a personal question, now will be the time to ask. I will go as long as my energy allows. I've been quite busy, so I'm going to say one thing. I am on my own personal journey right now, and part of that journey is not using my phone, period. I don't have it on me at all. I am not permitted to use my phone unless Spirit tells me that there's a message that I absolutely need to see and hear. Other than that, I am told to lay it down, and I am being educated right now. Let's just say that. And they're showing me things that it would shock the most secure soul in their spirituality. And that's what I'm working on. So forgive me if I have missed comments, messages, or anything like that. I did get caught up on emails to a point. I know our D Bliss wants to be added to the circulation email, and I am going to add her. But I have to complete my journey. I am learning a whole lot, and I'm working with my shamans right now, and let's just say that it's a Native American experience. But I'm doing it. It's not easy because you have to disconnect from the 3D, and that's not easy when you do what I'm doing, because I have to ignore friends, family, clients. I have to ignore a whole lot. I haven't done a private reading in 4 days. Well, minus one private one for a neighbor, but I just haven't. And I accept that, and that's okay. But I have to do this. It's whatever you call it, an upgrade or whatever. But as we say here, you do you, boo. Well, this boo is doing her thing. So, okay. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm not trying to sound nasty and ugly. I am not ignoring you, but I have to focus. And if I am distracted by something, I can't do what I need to do for me. Okay? Just saying. All right. So, in the meantime, put your questions in the chat room. I received one today. I believe it's from my Nadia. I did get that right before I went live, so I can't put it on the screen because it's through my phone, but let's get to her question. She said, a couple of nights ago before I went to bed, around 4 a.m., wink, wink, because I was the one on the phone with her, keeping her up till 4 a.m., just saying. I saw a full moon with 4 smaller moons circling it. Did I really see it? And what does that mean? Basically, she wants to know if she was so tired and delirious that her eyes were playing tricks on her, or did she actually see that? All right, so let's pull cards on that. And we'll start there. Just using basic Rider-Waite tonight. They have really pushed just the basics recently. And I don't ask questions. I just do what I'm told. Believe it or not. But hello, everyone that is coming in. I hope you guys are well. Let's see. Dragonfly, Dumpling, our Deb, Miss Nadia, our Rocco. I could be here all night. Listen, all of you. Peggy Shields, Cecilia, hello. All right. There's our JoJo. And by the way, JoJo, if you could just let me know, because I can't see the other chat, and that's where I see the wrenches. If you can let me know that that was corrected, just give me a yay or no, or like thumbs up. All right. Hi, Mary Jane. How you doing, darling? All right. So let's do Nadia's question. And let's get to it. All right. So she wants to know about full moon, 4 smaller moons circling it. Did she really see that, or was it an illusion? Okay. All right, Jojo. Thank you, darling. All right. Let's see what's going on with this moon. Because we're also asking Spirit, what is the meaning behind it? If you did see it, what does it represent? And if you didn't see it and it was an illusion, it'll tell us that, and that I shouldn't keep you up till 4 a.m. talking on the phone. But we'll take it. Roanne, hi, darling. Welcome. Roanne, angels do not reincarnate as people. They can transform and be a walk-in, meaning they have the ability to walk in and be as a representative very briefly. But angels do not live a full life cycle as an incarnate here on Earth. They can produce themselves temporarily to serve a purpose. But as far as I understand, what was explained to me when I crossed over on one of the occasions was I asked the same thing, because I said I've seen many, many angels walk into my life, and I knew it. I knew it immediately that, yeah, you're not human. But as far as I understand, they do not incarnate for a full life cycle. They just show up when they're needed, and they transform into a human figure to fulfill a task, if that makes sense. Okay? All right. So, JoJo's telling her jokes. Y'all throw your jokes in there. I love them. All right, so back to Nadia's question. She wants to know about this moon. What did it mean? 4 little moons. Is she seeing stuff? Is she crazy? We already know that. Love you, Nadia. But let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Got some that got spewed out here. All right. Let's see. That's beautiful. Someone's trying to connect to you. Makes me wonder if you've asked this question. Okay, so there's a message. It did happen. There goes the stupid blurriness, guys. Now, come on. Bear with me. I may change it out and put the other camera in. I don't know. We'll just see where Spirit takes it. All right. So, Nadia, this is a beautiful message. Yes, you did see it. 10 of Pentacles is making you, this is manifesting something. It's a beautiful thing. You saw a beautiful thing. It was very, very real. Pentacles, when it's not talking about a financial thing, you're talking about manifestation. It was a beautiful thing. But this is a family generational thing too. Somebody's talking to you. Somebody's trying to reconcile with you. It's about reconciliation. But you've actually been able to see this all along, but you're reconciling the way you used to be able to communicate with spirit. They're showing you stuff because this is in the past. You kind of felt like you were left out of the cold for a while. These are all manifestation cards. Like, show me something, show me something. And now when they show you, now you're questioning it. Your current situation is, this is making a wish card. Cups are about emotion. You're like, did I just see that? Ooh, show me more. I wish, I wish, I wish. It's a really good thing. Now, to get to the meaning of it. Okay, so you're seeing a different realm. You're seeing a split. Now, I'm going to do confirmation because I want more than what they're giving me. You are slowly manifesting more spirituality. You've maybe upgraded your meditation recently, which I think you have. But you're slowly manifesting, show me more beyond the realm that I live in. You are successfully doing it. Now, here's your advice from cards. Walk away from what you used to think and start a new path and a new beginning. But always remember, stand your ground. When you're fighting for something, that's the King of the Hill kind of card. When you're fighting for something and you know you saw it, believe that you saw it. Means your faith card. Okay, I'm going to pull some confirmation. Okay, you're definitely upgrading. All right. Do you remember when the first card came in here and that I said that's a generational card? Your confirmation brings in the King of Pentacles. Now that's Rocco and his moo-moo, so we love him too. Maybe he's part of it. But it means taking power, control of manifestation, but you're not only doing it for yourself, you're doing it for generations. Okay? You are seeing and experiencing things because it's a generational gift to let you know that you have victory over the issues that are going on right now. You're doing good. You're doing really good with your ascension because your final card is the High Priestess. You're coming into who you're meant to be. The High Priestess represents your intuitive ability in seeing beyond the veil. You're seeing stuff that is actually there. You just didn't know it at the time. Now it's manifesting with all those pentacles in your reading. It's manifesting before your eyeballs and you're going, am I crazy? Yeah, you are. But you're not crazy because it's a real thing. You're manifesting, reaching beyond the veil. Your intuition is seeing, you have the ability to see stuff that normal people would not. And this is a gift. This is generational, okay? Rocco's happy with his moo-moo. That's fine. So, Nadia, you're not crazy in that aspect. You're not seeing things. It's a very real thing. So, enjoy what you see. It's okay to ask questions. What do the 4 moons? I know Spirit just said you can ask what the 4 moons represent. So, let's see. Okay. Okay, this may shock you a little bit, and the baby Page of Cups represents that. The fish jumping out of the cup, that is a shock. It's a new path and new emotional feeling. I am shocked by this. It's fresh. Well, here, Miss Jazz, there's your Lover's card. Lover's card is about a contract. It can either represent a distancing and a disconnect and causing division, or it can mean that you're fulfilling a contract, that you were meant to do this to bring humanity together as well. It can be both. This is well aspected because here's your collective community card. And that means you're being shown something very important. Pay attention to the people down here. And this guy's up here on a pedestal going, hello, look here. I'm showing you something. And they're looking. They're showing you that the old ways are crashing down and everything is changing. It's okay to accept that change. It's okay. You're outgrowing what you were doing before. Okay? So it doesn't really say what each individual moon represents because I don't think that we're allowed to know that yet. But it does tell you that there's more to behind the veil than what they're revealing. Be a warrior, stand up for it, and just accept the fact that they said, look at the base card. The knowledge of that will come very quickly to you. But apparently I'm not allowed to do any further digging. It's coming quickly to you personally because there's hidden gifts behind that. And that's for you to know only. Lay in quiet and rest in comfort and knowing that those gifts are coming through. So it represents a gift just for you. That's why they won't tell me to tell the collective, if that makes sense. Okie dokie. It's a redneck thing, is it, Rocco? Well, good grief. Yeah, when you do your fireside chats and you do things like that, and when you're up at night and doing those things, Spirit is connecting to you personally. They're allowing you to see things in the heavens to get you to understand. They're trying to get your attention. And if they have to do it physically, they will do it. But this has something to do with you personally. And with that Four of Swords, it represents maybe a hidden gift. Something's coming your way. Okie dokie. All right. Let me go back up and do these in order. I do see some questions, but I try to be respectful and do this in order just so I don't forget anybody. If I am missing somebody, my mods will let me know. Thank you, Rocco, for putting Coffee Boy out there. Thank you for that. Cecilia, yeah, if you have a question, try to capitalize it. Maybe just put a big Q or question out. I will either try to catch it or the mods will catch it and they'll let me know. Just put it in there. It's fine. By the way, I love your avatar because it's Grover, and Super Grover is my favorite Sesame Street character. Well, before it went to shit, you know what I'm saying? And they got woke. All right. Yeah, I don't do super chat or any of that. I don't have the capabilities of doing it. The coffee dude is voluntary only. I do not. It's always appreciated, but I don't have it set up to where you have to pay for a question. This is just, you do it, and I give it to you. And if you so feel inclined to donate to the coffee dude, that's fine too. But Cecilia, that's how we do it. You just put your question in there. It's all right. All right. Let's see. Peggy said she had a question if there's time. Okay, so this is hers. Was one of your past lives with Dennis, the King of Cups? Can I tell you about it? I don't normally pull cards on other members unless I have their permission. So I tell you what I will do. I will give you a yes or no. Thank you, Rocco. I'm going to give you a yes or no if you had a connection with him, but until I have his permission, I don't like doing that because it should be a two-party question. It's just, I have to stick with my integrity. I think they should know about it. But I will, Spriggy, go lay down. I will go, I will do a yes or no spread. Do you have a connection in the past with him? And if it says yes, next time I talk to Dennis, I will ask him if it's okay to pull cards on it. Because you'd be surprised. Some people will say no. Oh, little man decided to come say hi. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tia's on here. Tia's here. Okay. Kiss.
Who's that?
That's a tiger. Kiss. Are you all getting a bath?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna wait until after
Oh,
you
it's
do
a
your live to do
tiger.
that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
a tiger.
All right,
Okay.
guys, come on. Mimi, come on.
Hi.
You will see me
I love
after
you.
she's gone,
I love
okay?
you. I'll see you in a little bit. I promise. I won't be too long. I know. Praise the Lord. Yes. Amen.
Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy.
Come on.
Hello to my world. Oh, by the way, I was told that George is supposed to be a part of the show tonight. And this is George. And he is a member of the family. And the kids said he has to be on the show. So you all say, hello, George. I am not afraid of spiders. And it's fake, but that was their instruction, by the way. So anyway, thank you for that. All right, so I promised Peggy we would do a 3-card spread, yes or no, if she has a connection with Dennis, our precious Dennis, our bearded Adam Merlin. It's got many, many names because he's been around since the beginning. But let's just do a yes or no, and if Dennis gives me permission, then I'll come back in later at a different time, and I'll go a little bit deeper. Okay. All right. So the first card, let me take this off. First card is an absolute Ace of Wands. Yes, you did. Dennis comes in as well as the King of Cups. Yes. And this represents you, and that's the Queen of Swords. So yes, just a simple yes. That's all we're getting. I'm not going to pull any detail cards, but yes, you do have a connection with him. That was pretty obvious. You both showed up, and you got an ace. So, Miss Peggy, yes, you do have a connection with him. All right, so I'm going to scroll down to the bottom so I don't get lost. Rocco is sending me my question. So let me go here. Thank you for that, Rocco. I did see one of your messages. You said you're not really in the chat fully. Wife is very talkative today. Just saying. You better be listening to Wifey. Don't you be worried about this show. If you got stuff to do, go do it. Jay had the first question. Okay. Well, I did not see it. All right. Okay, let's see. All right. So Rocco had the first question? Hold on. Hang on. Oh, Sister Renee is texting me as well. She said, hi, everyone. I also want to say this as well. She said, happy Mother's Day weekend to mothers. Can't watch. Hubby's almost home. I'll check in Monday. Please don't text back. Hubby will see it. Yep, she can't let him know that. I'm sorry, Sister Renee. Okay, Cecilia had a question. Will I be working in the same school next year? Oh, okay. Are you a teacher or something? All right. All right. Okay. It's all right, Rocco. If you got to go, darling, don't worry about it. All right. Yes. While I'm shuffling the cards, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And that doesn't mean that you have to be a birth mother. It just means that if you have children or you are a mother figure to someone, please know that I wish you, on behalf of myself and our family, happy Mother's Day. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you get a little spoiled. Okay. You're good. You're good. You're a teacher? Well, thank you, Cecilia, for all the hard work that you put in as a teacher, because it's a very underrated job, especially with the political bullshit that you guys have to go through with right now. I can't imagine. I was a pre-K teacher for many, many years. No thanks. I walked away. All right. All right. Yeah, Sprig's here. He's been kind of just doing his thing. He doesn't really come around that often. But Nadia says, Happy Mamacita Day. Mamacita? All right. So Cecilia wants to know if she's going to be in the same school next year. So I'm going to do a 3-card spread, yes or no. And we'll say yes or no. She won't be in the same spot. Don't they have a really lack of and shortage of teachers right now? Which is scary. Oh, my whole crew is homeschooled. I pulled them out years ago. No offense. Okay. This is interesting. Normally, I would just look for or yes or no. You have 2 major arcana cards in here. Major arcana cards represent yes, and I think they're giving you a message as well. When the Hierophant comes in, he can be tricky. Now, he's also telling you that have faith, that you're okay. But the Hierophant can represent chaos, and they may be asking you to change a contract, and that may not look good. You are supposed to use your intuition to make your decision. Look beyond hidden little things in a contract. So if they ask you to come back, you may want to look at it because your final card is the 8 of Cups. And it says you may want and feel the need to walk away because you don't agree with it. You do have, yes, they will offer you the same position, but pay attention because your contract might change. I know, you're like, oh, crap. I pulled one. You got another major arcana card, and it's the Tower card. It could come crashing down, and Tower represents major changes. You may end up walking away from this job because you don't like what the new contract says. And the Knight of Swords means charge forward and be a warrior and fight for what you stand in. If you don't like what they're putting out, stand up for yourself. Okay? It's not public? Okay. Well, all right. Well, that's what tarot says. So if that doesn't resonate, your base card on that is the 9 of Wands, and it represents being, they may try to beat you down and make you feel down and out over this. So just take care of yourself. Don't let them push you into something you don't agree with. Okay? All right. So I got Cecilia's, and I still heard that Rocco had the first question. Did I figure? No, that was old. I went too far. Hold on. All right. All right. Let me go back up. Let me see. Mary Jean had one. Well, Rocco, I'm trying to find yours, honey. Thank you for sending them to me, but I want to do yours. This is only fair. Nadia's doing riddles. Moo moo. Are y'all starting talking in code now? You're going to get us in trouble. Bad. Oh, gosh. Terry. Saw the diarrhea one. Really. Phones have been weird. I haven't picked mine up, but every time I do, something goes crazy. All right. All right. Is this the one you were talking about, Rocco? You got in a download the biblical 3 Days of Darkness will be in July this year. I did ask Dennis when he was on, what does one of my guides say? Uh-oh. Put him on the spot. All right. It's funny. I just flipped it. Dennis is, he got his nose and everything. We love you, Dennis. All right. This July, 3 Days of Darkness. All right. And how do we define 3? Is it physical days? Is it physical days? Or is it metaphoric? And that's another question. But I get where you're going. So let's see what my guides say. I'm just going to do a spread of yes or no and see what they can tell me based on the answer. Ooh, little chatterboxes. Okay. I think that there may be some talk. Okay, thank you. All right, let me take this off. Rocco, I think there may be some chatter about it. I'm not quite sure that it's going to happen in the form that we think. Okay, because the thief card comes in here, meaning the truth behind those days, if they try to pull it off, it would be fake, not biblical. If you're looking for the one that's biblical, I'm not getting that that's actually going to happen this July. But there are some people that are slowly trying to manifest this. So I think what you may see an earthly Gaia 3 days of darkness, but I'm not getting that it's biblical. The Six of Cups comes in. That's reconciliation and gift giving. That it could offset people's emotions, but I'm not getting that it's biblical. That the reason it's to happen, it could be man-made, but it's to give us a gift. I'm still looking. And then the Seven of Wands, people are going to have to stand up for what they believe in and what they're seeing, though. Wands can mess with, passion and desires. You stand up for what you believe in. This is a collective card. I think they're going to know and manifest better. Someone may come on and try to convince you of that. I'm not. Your base, not the base card, but the next top card was the Moon, and that's about illusion and confusion. It's about to cause confusion. What is your base card? Your base card is the Star card. It's not really it's not astrologies. It may appear to be that way, but I think what you may see is man-made. I don't know if that sets right with you or not. I'm just not getting that it's a biblical, like our Creator is doing that. I don't get that. Queen of Pentacles, people are really trying to manifest this happening. And then this guy comes in here, the Emperor. I think what you're going to see is maybe a government leader. This I think it's going to be fake. I really do. Because that is about confusion and illusion. I don't know if that makes you more uncomfortable. Like, great, Jen, thanks. Thought I had it together. Sorry. I don't mean to be that way, but yeah, Jojo, I got your message. Do you want me to do that one on air, or do you want me? It's not that I'm not doing calls. It's do you want me to do it on air, or do you want me to wait and do it in private? I haven't just turned off my phone altogether. I'm not that big of a bitch, okay? I'm sorry. It's just that I've been focused. But if you want me to do it on air, I will. Okay. So, what was the other one? Mary Jean had one. Did I do all my shadow work, or do I have more? Ooh, interesting. Okay. All right, let me see if I can find it in the chat, and then I will put it on the screen. Huh. Where did we go? Lots of riddles. Thank you guys for doing that. Deb had one too. All right, I'll get to you, Deb. Let me find this one. I'm just half blind, I think. Mm-hmm. Did that one. Yeah, which way did he go, George? Yeah, I just got that. Yeah, spider. Let me see. Why am I not seeing that? There it is. All right. Sorry, guys. I just know that a lot of you like to see them on the screen, and that's why I try to pull them up. So have you done all your shadow work? Instantaneously in my head, I'm getting no. You still have work to do. You just may not know what it is yet. Here was a Michael sighting, and there was a Lee sighting. Michael's happy. He got his first paycheck today. He's happy. He's not happy because I told him to save it because he has to save it for a place to live. But, you know, these youngins, they won't spend it. But he's doing all right. He likes his job. And like any job, he has bad apples in the group. Not trying to sound nasty and ugly, but he works with stupid people half the time, too. I don't know if I should say stupid, maybe just unaware. Just saying. Mary Jean done all her shadow work. Let's see. So we're looking for yes or no. And if it's no, maybe they can point me in the direction of where you need to go. Okay, so I don't think you're done yet. It is quite fascinating how this, I think with your base card, they said look at the base card, it may help explain it. Let me take this off the screen. Moving away from what you were doing before, okay, maybe you were helping people in a different form, but I think you're going to be doing something different, and it has to do with the collective. I think you're going to change your work. Giving and receiving and reconciliation, you're going to be working with people in the collective who are spiritually in tune with you. Because the Queen of Pentacles, you're trying to manifest something spiritually better for you and the people around you. The moon comes in. Remember, it can cause confusion. Maybe you thought you were done, but you're not. There's more to what you need to do. You're going to be moving forward. This is a movement card, and it's coming over past adversities, but it has to do with the collective. I think you're going to be working with some people in the collective. I don't know if that's something that you've thought about doing, but it's going to be a beautiful thing. You're to help families to see the brighter, like wishes being granted. You'll be able to see a brighter side of how spirituality can help the collective and their families, if that makes sense. I don't think you're done. I think you were done with the portion you thought, because it's all separated. If you finished one job, now you are spiritually moving on to something different. So they just gave you another job. Because as long as you're here on this planet, you have a job to do. You just weren't quite sure what it was. All right. All right, so I found that one. Let me go back up because Deb had some questions too. Let me go down and see if JoJo answered my question if I was to do that on air. JoJo's gonna whoop somebody. Probably Nadia. Okay. I'm used to them. Yeah, Mary Jane, I think you are moving on to the next step, and it has to do with working with the collective. I think you were just done with that former part. Okay. Nadia's okay with it. Okay, but Joe, you have to be okay with it too. That means you have to answer yes or no. All right. I'm looking, Deb. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. Okie dokie. Where's my Deb? Deb, turn your sunshine light on so I can find it. Watch her, she'll do it. Start glowing in the chat room. I'm still looking, guys. I'm still looking. Why are you dreaming about Nadia? Is that a dream or is that a nightmare? I'm teasing. Something tells me you guys have been working together a lot off world in your subconscious, and that's why she keeps showing up. Or she's like Sprig, she just flies around your head all the time. Anybody that's new here, when I start picking on people, it's because I love you. And believe me, Deb and Nadia are used to it. It's okay. All right, so what are the dreams trying to tell you? So we'll do a spread and see what's going on. Why are you dreaming about Nadia? All right. Okay. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right. That's what I thought. All right. Take this off. So, Deb, here's what's going on. Okay, so you're both working on your ascension. Magician is well aspected in this. This is about ascension and manifesting something higher, okay, and spirituality, reaching out, doing something for the greater good. You guys are wishing. This is a wish card, but it's about working together as well, and your emotions, keeping it together. I need some little help here. You can sit there and pretend you can do it by yourself, but no, you can't. You're wishing like somebody come in here and help me. Well, Nani's the one that showed up. All right. So in the past, you were trying to figure something out. Maybe you were battling in your dreams and subconscious before. I just have a question. Have you been battling some stuff by yourself and you weren't quite sure how to handle it, and you needed more truth, you need more justice brought forward? Because this is in the past. Just curious to know, because the current situation is this dude. When the devil comes in, I think you're at battle and you're at war, and she keeps coming up because she's trying to help you break the chains from something that happened. That's why I asked that question. Had you been dealing with something before? Because he's in here. But Nadia came in there to help you, because this is giving and receiving and humanitarian efforts. She's there to help you manifest. So she's just being a good buddy. She's your battle buddy at this point. Okay? Yep. She's trying to offer her abundance of knowledge as well. When the Empress comes in, it's just to help you. She's just trying to lend a helping hand. Yep. Because there's some things, because you're a great manifester, our Queen of Pentacles herself. Miss Sunshine Deb, you could be starting a new journey, because that's the baby page of Pentacles. You may be starting a new level of manifesting. And she's just there to get this guy off your back while you're doing your upgrade. Okay? Which is really cool. I think it's good. Yep. Here's your base card. 2 of Cups. There's your contract. I agree to come in and help you. Make you stronger. Yep. Okie dokie. Deb, I hope that helps. Sugar posted Deb question. It's correct. And Deb wants to know where she's going to be next year. Okay. All right. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. And that way I can put it on the screen. And if I can't, I'll just, like I said, I'll just read it because Rocco sends them to me. You watch, I probably won't be able to find. There she is. Thank you, Wingsy. All right. Where are you going to be next year? Well, as long as the answer says not in jail, isn't that a good thing? I don't know. The more she hangs out with me, it's a possibility. All right, then. And I don't want to rush things tonight, but I do want to end questions so I can have time to do your oracles. But I'm only going to do about an hour tonight because I know the kids are late tonight. They need to get a bath, and they have to do it down here because the bathroom upstairs is still broken. So if you could just go ahead and put your final questions in there. We'll just do an hour tonight. It's been a long day, and I have to get these babies in a bathtub. Those grimy, slimy little children. All right, Deb. Let's see what Spirit says about you being somewhere next year. You're not going to kill me if it says in the same spot, are you? Don't kill the messenger. All right, where are you going to be? Oh, Lord, child, what are you worried about? You're not listening. I have to come whoop you. You're even in your own reading. Heaven's sakes. Y'all whoop her. Y'all get on the Deb now. Look at this. Look at this first card. This is Deb. But I'm worried. Stop it. Stop it. I'm worried. You know why you should stop it? Look. You see? This is Deb, Queen of Pentacles. She's a manifester. She can get it done. She's really good about it. Where do you want to be in the past? Well, because I've been going through a lot and I've lost a lot, but you're not paying attention to what's still going on behind you. Okay? Your current situation is you are determined and pressing forward as a warrior and moving on. And you are determined to do it. And you've got great strength to do it. Okay, King of Wands is the go-getter. What your goals are, you will accomplish. You will achieve. I tried to say two words in one sentence. Achieve and accomplish in one is accomplish. So that's what you're doing. Deb's going to accomplish. Okay? Your current situation is wrapping up. You're going to be wrapping up a current situation. I'm still going to pull, so don't panic. Okay, I think this has something to do with family as well. This is setting boundaries and saying, yeah, you could be cutting back on something. This could be, yeah, I'm going to set boundaries. I'm going to let people know what I want, Miss Manifester, and I'm going to put boundaries on them. Yeah, I don't want it. Because your current situation is causing a lot of confusion with everybody involved, okay? You're going to set some boundaries. But once you do that, once you manifest that, it's good for everybody that's involved, including family members. Deb's just going to have to speak up and do her thing. Look at your little baby Page of Pentacles coming up there again. You may have to start over, but you're still a manifester and you're going to do it. Okay? Let me see. Let me just simply ask if you're going to be moving, because I keep getting that you're going to be moving. Okay. You're going to have a little bit of a fight on your hands. I don't know if you're currently got a fight on your hands. Maybe, remember, you just asked me why Nadia keeps coming in and somebody's fighting. You're fighting with somebody. Guess who showed back up? Somebody's trying to keep you down because he wants you to surrender to what he wants you to do. But guess who wins? Our manifester does. You're going to be moving on to greater things. You're going to be all right, Deb. So as far as I think you're going to have some obstacles, but once you spiritually overcome that, you're going to be moving forward. Stop worrying about it because you're stronger than what you give yourself credit. You just got to put your foot down. Mama Bear's going to have to come out. All right. I know. I kind of got that you felt that you needed to move on. I keep wanting to know. Okay. Because I want more specific about you. I keep getting that you're moving, and I'm like, when? You will succeed in doing this, but this is about balancing timing. This is about timing and manifesting when the right time is to happen. But I don't get it's going to be very long. And looking at the cards, within 8 months, moving very quickly. You're already in the process of looking into it. Maybe you're looking at some properties. Maybe you're looking at selling what you've currently got. But within the next year, yes, I think you will. You're going to be all right. I was looking at your numbers here. Let's see if they can tell me a little bit more. Definitely within the year. Okay. 8 to 10. Right up until this time next year. So I'd say winter. I'm thinking January, February. That's what I keep getting. Because I see snow. They keep showing me snow. Moving physically, yes. I keep seeing snow as far as timing goes. Yeah, I believe that you're going to move. Your base card's really cool. That's your collective. We're going to help you manifest this. And we're going to celebrate with you. No, time of the year, Nadia, not to Chicago. Deb's not going to move to Chicago. You see Deb on the news. All right. Jojo, I can do that. If you want me to do that, I will. That's fine. I will do that for you. Okay. Yeah, Deb's like me. No. Nope. All right. Yep. You're going to be doing great, darling. We're going to help you manifest this. We're going to do it. Why are we throwing a rope to Raku? Oh, you got knocked off again. Honey, I'm telling you, they're messing with us. Yeah, Satan, get behind me. I ain't a missing. Something's weird with your chat, Dumpling. You're missing a lot. I have all messages chosen. They're messing with us, guys. We rebuke it. We rebuke it. The sage is over here burning. I know you can't see it because it's behind the screen, but it is doing it. The jet is out. The Shungite's out. All right. You're back again. There's your warning. Rocco's back. You're welcome, honey. All right. So we've gone almost an hour. I do want to do your oracles. And that way the babies can get down here and get in the tub. Little man has not had a nap today, and he is crankier than me, which is weird. So let's do your oracles. I don't like doing real quick shows, but I know when Spirit tells me that that's what we need to do, and just for 3D reasons as well with the kids. So let's do your oracles. I think you guys are going to kind of like them. We have a couple of new cards. Now, your chakra oracles keep repeating themselves, so we'll talk about it. Okay, your angel of abundance tonight. You've never had this one before. You know how they're always lecturing us about vanity and our ego? This one says, pay yourself first. That's a little bit different. It says, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll be savings to invest in your present and your future. Well, we try. We try. When you got 8 mouths to feed and paycheck to paycheck, it makes it a little bit difficult. But I understand what Spirit's saying. So treat yourself. Treat yourself. And yes, when you guys do send me gifts or donations, actually, I do treat myself. I either buy a new deck of cards. Sage is always blessed to me, and I appreciate that. But I do take care of myself as well. I promise. I promise. Because if I didn't, you guys would know and you would yell at me. So are you ready for your Archangel tonight? You're going to love this. Drum roll, please. Archangel Metatron is in the house tonight. We've been talking about him a lot recently. So Archangel Metatron is about increase your light levels and open your stellar gateway chakras. Okay. All right. Now, so let's go a little bit deeper on what the book says about Metatron. Metatron is the glorious golden orange angel who is in charge of the ascension of humanity. Well, hello. What have we all been working on? The earth and the entire universe. He plans and oversees the ascension process from his etheric retreat above Luxor Temple in Egypt. I just saw Nadia's skin crawl. She's like, ugh. There is a 9th dimensional temple in the middle of it, which is 12 sub-temples surrounding it. We know there's a whole lot more to Giza than what they tell us, right? All right. If you are ready, you can visit this retreat to receive Metatron's Ascension Cloak. Ooh. If it has a hood on it, yeah. He will help you build your personal light. When you open your heart to him, you accelerate your opportunity for ascension. In addition, this illuminated being is in charge of the development of the stellar gateway. How many of us are paying more attention to the stars and what's going on up there than we are more down here? Not that we're ignoring Gaia, but are you paying more attention to what's going on above your head recently? Because I have. It's part of my process right now. Your stellar gateway is your 12th and highest chakra. It's not really your highest. I don't believe that. I think there's more than 12. That's just my opinion. A vast golden orange chalice that holds the energy of your monad and I am presence. That's your I am thought process and your I am. Like when you do your meditation and your affirmations, do your I am. Okay, so from here, Archangel Metatron helps you to build your Antikarnana bridge to source. You can also draw down his light through your chakra system into Gaia. Okay. Okie dokie. And you're all like, what the crap does that mean, Jen? It just means if you need him and you're kind of feeling stuck right now about your ascension process, call on Metatron because he will come down and he opens those gateways. He allows you to, you can call on him to help open those chakras up so you have a higher ascension. We work on the 7 basics. It does go to 12, and I believe that there's even more after that. But that's the different levels of heaven. That's for a whole other show. Okay? All right. Now, chakra oracles apparently just like repeating themselves. I don't care if I shuffle them 5 million times. Spirit comes in and tells us what we need to know and what we need to hear. So once again, we got forgiveness. If we are having a hard time forgiving somebody or ourselves for something that happened to you or you did something to someone else, it's not, maybe you're going through the process of you're saying the words, but you don't actually believe it, and somebody keeps harping on it. Is it you? Is it somebody else? Forgiveness is permanent. It should be. You're going to have a little bit more mercy and grace on yourself. If your creator has mercy and grace, when they say it's done, you need to believe it too, unless you think you're greater than they are. Well, hats off to you. All right. We got this one the other day too. Are we still isolating ourselves? That doesn't mean what I'm going through and I permanently have to put down my phone. Like if I'm going through something, I say I cannot pick up that phone. That's not the same as isolation. Isolation is a deliberate, I don't want anybody to see me because you're hiding. And it's also a mindset. Don't think that you're in everything alone because you are not. Okay? You have a great collective. Now, just because I'm on a hiatus temporarily because I'm doing an ascension project, That doesn't mean that you can email. I do check stuff usually later in the evening before I go to sleep. I make a note of it. Okay, and I will text you if I see something, well, they will let me know. But there are many people in the community that you can reach out to as well. Okay, so do not isolate yourself, not only up here, but in a physical state as well. Your final card tonight is about destiny. Understanding that you have one. You do have a destiny. And as long as you're here breathing and your heart is beating, you have a destiny. Not only in this 3D world, but every other level after that. You have a destiny even all the way to heaven's gates. And there's many of those. So trust that you're not done here. You have a purpose and you will complete it. Stay focused on it. Okay? I don't think that your destiny is to isolate yourself and just not talk to anybody. You're not alone. Okay? Even if you don't understand it, it's okay to not understand it. Just know that you have one. And if you ask guidance from angels like Metatron, they will bring you the answers that you need. Okay? Hi, Moonchild me, darling. Well, welcome aboard. We are crazy, but we say it like it is here. Hi, Kathy. I just saw you pop in, honey. Welcome. Everybody has a place here. I always try to acknowledge everyone individually if I can do it. Once you get comfortable, I mean, you know, don't ever feel embarrassed or like you're not going to fit in. I was going to say that no one bites here. That's not true. We bite, but it's playful. It's okay. But welcome aboard. Welcome to the family. We're very laxed here. I don't have certain rules. If you have an opinion about something, have your opinion. You are totally, hi, Dennis. You are totally allowed to speak your opinion. If I do a round table, just because I host it doesn't mean that I rule the roost. I want guests, whether you're in the chat or any of the rest of the people in the round table, speak your mind. If that's your opinion, I don't have to agree with it, but you should have a right to speak your mind. And say that, and if I pull cards and you say, I think you're full of shit, it's okay to say that too. That's okay. If it does not sit right with you, I don't take it personal to that point. Now, when you start bad mouthing the rest of my family, then I get a little hairy. But it's okay. This is a safe place here. Okay? But welcome, welcome. Yeah, no one fits. We're the island of misfit toys, if you so to speak. But guess what? When all of us misfits get together, it's one hell of a family. So, thank you, Kathy. All right. So, and if Sister Shannon sees this, I got your email and I emailed you back because I knew that you were requesting and reading around Mother's Day. So, if you still need that, and if you haven't seen the email, I'm still available if you hear this later. Okay? All right. I think that's it. We're full of lobe. Yes, we are. Lobe. And that's an old joke. I will tell you very quickly, lobe is just something that my husband did. He texted on National Kids Day or something to my kids on Facebook. And he meant to type, his sausage pecker fingers got in the way, and instead of love, he told his kids he lobed them with a B, like earlobe, and it stuck because they all responded, we lobe you too, Dad, and now it's stuck with the family, and you guys have adopted it as well. So that's what we say. When we lobe you, we lobe you. It's a good thing. Hi, Roanne. All right, so that's what we're going to end with on tonight's show. Enjoy the replays. I think it's gotten better over time. I've kind of tried to master. We're always a work in progress, so some of the earlier stuff may not resonate as well. We're growing, we're learning. Some I seem totally out of it and like she really needs to take a nap, and then others we just laugh and carry on, and it's great. It's all good. So once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And if you are one of our gentleman, masculine people and you still do a mama's role, happy Mama Day to you too. All right? Take care of your mamas if you still have one. I just went through the 5-year anniversary of my mom's death the other day. It was actually the round table day. And I was okay with it. I mean, you have a couple emotional moments every once in a while when you're having memories, but I was okay with it. We did all right. Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. So just remember, love and light, some and because just sometimes every once in a while you feel like you need to whoop somebody's ass. Just saying. And on that note, I'll let you go. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you Monday morning for coffee. We'll do a little more something. And then next Wednesday, if y'all want to join me for roundtable number 5, we're going to take a peek into Sodom and Gomorrah, the salt statue of what we are told that is Lot's wife, and the Dead Sea and that kind of area. We're going to deep dive into that. It'll be fun. Enjoy your weekend, guys. I love you. Blessings. I love you. See you Monday.